And you know, Baha'u'llah left a will and testament. The name of the book of his will and testament is Kitab-e-Ahd, the book of the covenant or the book of my covenant. This is what he writes in the very first sentence of his Kitab-e-Ahd. He says, within the treasury of trust and resignation, we have bequeathed to our heirs an excellent and priceless heritage. This is the very first sentence. Now, Shoghi Effendi comes, he is the interpreter of our faith. He writes in God Passes By that what Baha'u'llah had in mind about the heritage, his heritage was his covenant. The heirs are you and me. He has given us, we, the heirs, his heritage, his covenant. This is, who is saying this? Baha'u'llah. All right? I accept Baha'u'llah, I love Baha'u'llah. I don't accept his heritage, his legacy. I don't accept it. I refuse it. I say this is secondary matter, non-essential matter. I'm not going to accept it. Is it possible? Is it conceivable? Impossible. If I love Baha'u'llah, I accept the legacy he has given me. I put it on my head, on my heart. It's a precious thing from my Lord, from my Creator, from the founder of my faith, a founder of the faith that I love. This is the very first sentence. Then he goes on in the same book. There is another reference to the covenant. He says, a mighty force, a consummate power, lieth concealed in the world of being. Fix your gaze upon it and upon its unifying influence, and not upon the differences which appear from it. This is quite a statement. There are a number of important points in this sentence. First, this force is mighty. It is a consummate, mighty power. But it is concealed. It is hidden. He says, fix your gaze upon it. Now, this force, he says, is like a double-edged sword. It unifies, and it is a cause of differences. However, you fix your gaze upon its unifying aspect. This is what Baha'u'llah is telling us. Now, Shoghi Effendi has added, yes, there will be differences. We have had differences. Immediately after the passing of Baha'u'llah, Mirza Muhammad Ali, the half-brother of Abdu'l-Baha, raised the banner of rebellion against Abdu'l-Baha. We had differences. But these differences did not lead to a cleavage, a schism, a rift in the community. Mr. Faizi used to say something so beautiful, the hand of the cause. He used to say in previous dispensations, when a branch broke because of the storm or for any other reason, and someone took that branch that was broken from the tree and planted it, it grew. One sect, another sect, and so on. It grew. Baha'u'llah is giving us an assurance. Branches will break. If anyone plants them, they may plant them. They will not grow. They will wither away. This is what happened. Differences there were. Schism was not there. They died out. They passed out. So this is what we have. We have differences, but not sectarianism. This we must understand. This is what Shoghi Effendi, what Baha'u'llah is saying. But the interesting thing is this, that he says this consummate power is hidden. Now, what does that mean? For example, we are in this hall here, and there is a whole electrical system in the walls of this building. But they are hidden. And if you come here during the day, you don't realize that there is a power now all over the building. But it's concealed, you don't know. But as soon as you switch on, you get the light. As soon as you plug in, you get the energy. Baha'u'llah is telling us, this is hidden. Turn your gaze upon it. Use it. Draw on it. Then you know what power it is. But merely philosophizing about it is no use. Merely saying that, yes, I know it's concealed, it's so wonderful, and I do nothing more about it, is useless. I'm wasting my life. This power is there. He says, use it. I want you to have light. I want you to have warmth. I want you to use this for all kinds of activities. Use the electricity there. It's hidden. This is what he's saying. Then, a final thing from Baha'u'llah. A final thing is in his epistle to the son of the wolf. This is the last tablet that he wrote. Before he wrote the epistle to the son of the wolf, he wrote his book of the covenant, Kitab-e-Ahd, his will and testament. Then he wrote the epistle to the son of the wolf. Now, in the epistle to the son of the wolf, he refers to the Crimson Book. When Shoghi Effendi was asked, and likewise Abdu'l-Baha, what did Baha'u'llah mean by the Crimson Book? Which book is that? He says it's the will and testament of Baha'u'llah. It's the Kitab-e-Ahd. Now, what do we read in the epistle to the son of the wolf? He says, a word has been recorded in the Crimson Book. A word which is capable of fully disclosing that force which is hid in men, nay, of redoubling its potency. He is adding a new thought here about his covenant. He says, it isn't that the covenant itself has this power that you have to draw upon. But he says, you and I, everyone in this hall, there is a power hidden in you and in me. And if we apply our love for the covenant, our firmness in the covenant, this force will be disclosed. This other hidden force will be disclosed. He doesn't stop there. He says, he continues, nay, of redoubling its potency. He's telling us that does not only reveal itself if we turn to him and use this power of the covenant, but it will redouble the potentialities which are hidden and concealed in each one of us. Double. This is not Ali speaking, friends. This is what Baha'u'llah is telling us about his covenant, the power of his covenant. How can this power of the covenant be something which is non-essential? It cannot be non-essential. It is at the very foundation of our faith. If we accept Baha'u'llah, we accept his covenant. The two go together.